Respected elders, educationists, dear teachers, and dear students, welcome. First of all, it is my kind request that those who have been subscribed our channel so far may kindly subscribe it. Respected elders, deviationists, dear teachers, and dear students, in this class, we are going to see the first 5 couplets from 161 to 165 under the heading, under the chapter, Not Envying, not having envy, that is, not having jealousy. Let us see how the great saint Valluvan stresses the importance of not having envy. According to him, it is the worst cancer. Envy itself enough to ruin a man. No enemy is necessary to ruin a man, but his envy itself is enough to ruin him. So come, let us see the 5 couplets. Tirukural, comments and explanations with new dimension. 5 couplets from 161 to 165. Video 66, dated 28/10/23. Virtue, chapter 17, domestic virtue. Not envying, that is, not having envy, jealousy. First of all, let us see the first couplet, the couplet 161. Not to have envy in the heart is the living decorum of art. Not to have envy in the heart is the living decorum of art. What is the message hidden in this couplet? It is a beautiful couplet. The meaning is very intensive. Not to have envy in the heart is the living decorum of art. That is, what is the greatest decorum that every man should have? What is the greatest decorum? That is, what is the greatest etiquette that every man should have? Valluvan says that not to have envy in the heart, not having envy in the heart is the greatest decorum, is the greatest propriety that every man should have. According to Valluvan, yes, the greatest decorum that every man should have is not to have envy on others, not to envy the progress and prosperous life of others. Again, not to have envy in the heart is the living decorum of art. Message: not having envy on the progress and prosperous life of others is the greatest decorum, that is the greatest etiquette that everyone should have. Content. The heart not getting darkened, seeing the light in the next house is the real propriety. It is mine, the words is mine. The heart not getting darkened. The heart not getting darkened, seeing the light in the next house is the real propriety. Explanation. Note envying the progress and prosperous life of others. Not envying the progress and prosperous life of others is the noble etiquette, propriety. That is, not feeling jealous of others' development is the best propriety. When a plant laughs with full of smiling flowers, another plant standing by it does not weep, but man, here is mine. That is, when a plant laughs with full of smiling flowers, another plant standing by it, standing nearby it, does not weep, but man, yes, we got to put the question within ourselves. Then, not to have envy in the heart is the living decorum of art. This is Couplets 161. The message is the greatest decorum, that is the greatest propriety that everyone should have is not envying the progress and prosperous life of others. Couplets 162. If a man learned the art of not envying others' light, it would be the first of the best. Again, if a man learned the art of not envying others' light, it would be the first of the best. What is the jewel mingled in this couplet? What is the pearl? What is the valuable pearl hidden in this couplet? 162. That is, if a man learn the art of not envying others' light, it would be the first of the best. That is, if a man learn the importance of not envying the progress and the prosperous life of others, it would be the greatest value. It would be the greatest value that he gets. If a man learned the importance of not envying the progress and prosperous life of others, that is the habit of that, not feeling jealous of others. It would be the greatest fame that he earns. Again, if a man learned the art of not feeling jealous of the greatness and prosperity of others. It would be the greatest fame that he earns. Again, the habit of not envying the progress and prosperous life of others would be the greatest value among the values he earns. Again, not the the quality of not envying the progress and prosperity of others, not envying the quality of the manner of not envying the progress and prosperity of others is the greatest fame, is the greatest fame that he among the, it is the greatest fame among the name he earns. Not feeling jealous of others is the greatest fame that a man earns because of his being and doing. Not feeling jealous of others is the greatest fame that a man earns. Yes. A man can earn various kinds of fame and name, but among the various kinds of fame and name, not feeling jealous of the progress and prosperity of others is the greatest. Among the fame and name a man earns, the manner of the quality of not feeling jealous of others' progress and prosperity is the greatest. Want it at the best, not envying stands first. At the best, not envying stands first. Explanation: cultivating the art of not feeling jealous of others' fertile status is the greatest of all the virtuous qualities. Cultivating the art of not feeling jealous of others' fertile status is the greatest of all the virtuous qualities. That is, not envying the prosperity of others is the first of the best. Among the greatest, not envying stands first. Among the greatest, not envying stands first. Again, if a man learned the art of not envying others' light, it would be the first of the best. That is, the first of all the great qualities that a man earns. For all the qualities, positive qualities of all kinds of fame and name a man earns. Not envying the prosperity of others stands first. Again, among all the fame and name a man earns, the quality of not envying the prosperity of others is the greatest. Now let us see the couplet 163. He who desires not the virtue and better life, envies others' prosperous life. He who desires not the virtue and better life, envies others' prosperous life. That is, the message of this couplet is very clear. The man who does not like virtue and a prosperous life envies the prosperity of others. That's all. This is the message of this. A man who does not like virtue and prosperous life envies the progress and envies the progress and the prosperous life of others. That's all. Again, the man who envies the progress and prosperous life of others does not like virtue and prosperous life. That's all. See? Again, content. He who does not like virtue and prosperity envies others' prosperity. He who does not like virtue and prosperity envies others in prosperity. Explanation. The man who does not like to lead a virtuous and prosperous life envies the prosperous life of others. That is, people who do not have faith in virtue feel jealous of the prosperity of others. Again, people who do not have faith in virtue feel jealous of the prosperity of others. People of the disease of envy neither enjoy nor admire the progress and prosperity of others. People of the disease of envy neither enjoy nor admire the progress and prosperity of others. We should know that the disease of envy would not affect others, but the wholeness only. That is, the disease of envy would not affect others, but the wholeness only. Again, he who desires not the virtue and better life envies others' prosperous life. A man who does not like virtue, a man who does not respect virtue and does not like a prosperous life envies the prosperous life of others. A man who does not respect virtue and does not like a prosperous life envies the progress and the prosperous life of others. Couplet 164. Knowing vicious deed by envy would bring degradation. The wise wouldn't do evil deed induced by envious notion. Knowing vicious deed by envy would bring degradation. The wise wouldn't do evil deed induced by envious notion. What is the message of this couple? That is, wise people know well that evil deed done done because of envy. Evil deeds done because of envy would bring disgrace. Wise people know well evil deeds done under the influence of envy would bring degradation. That is, would bring disgrace. So, wise people would not do. Wise people would never do. Wise people would never do evil deeds induced by envy. This is the message of this. See, in one sentence, in a complex sentence, as evil, as evil deeds done under the influence of envy bring disgrace, as the evil deed done under the influence of envy brings disgrace. Wise people would never do evil deeds induced by envy. This is the message of this couplets. Content: avoiding evil deeds induced by envy would bring greatness. Avoiding evil deeds induced by envy would bring greatness. Explanation: as evil deeds generated by envy would bring disgrace, wise people would not commit wicked deeds induced by envy. That is, as the wise are well aware of that degradation that the harmful deeds done under the influence of envy would invite, they won't do evil deeds due to envy. Again, as the wise are well aware of the degradation that harmful deeds done under the influence of envy would invite, degradation would invite. They wise people won't do evil deeds due to envy. Disease would invite distress. Disease would invite distress. Envy Envy is the worst disease. Let us learn it. Let us kill it at the bud itself. Again, disease would invite distress. Envy is the worst disease. Let us learn it. Let us kill it at the bud itself. Again, the couplet: knowing the vicious deed by envy would bring degradation. The wise wouldn't do evil deed induced by envious emotion. Meaning, as evil deeds done under the influence of envy would bring disgrace. Wise people, great people, would never do evil deeds induced by envy. The couplet 165. He who enjoys envy needs not enemy. his envy itself would rise his enemy. That is, he who enjoys envy needs not enemy. His his envy itself would rise his enemy. What is the message of this couplet? That is, no enemy is necessary to ruin a envious man, because his envy itself would destroy him. Again, no enemy is necessary to ruin an envious man, because his envy itself would ruin him. That's all. That is, to ruin an envious man, no enemy is necessary. His enemy is his envy itself, his jealousy itself is enough to destroy him. That's all. Okay? He who envies envy needs not enemy. His envy itself would rise his enemy. No enemy is necessary to ruin him. No enemy is necessary to ruin an envious man. It is because his envy itself is enough to ruin him. Content. Envy would fell what could not be felt by enmity. It is, envy could fell. Envy has the capacity. Envy could fell what could not be felt by enmity. Explanation. No enemy is necessary to fell the envious man, as his envy itself would emerge as his enemy and destroy him. It is, there is no powerful enemy as envy. There is no powerful enemy. As envy. The enemy living within us is our envy. Our enemy is living within us is our envy. What harm enmity would not inflict? What harm enmity could not inflict could be inflicted by envy. That is, what enmity could not inflict could be inflicted by envy. My notes, my comments. It is like the bright daylight. It is like the bright daylight that there is no man free from envy. Actually, there is no man in the world free from envy. We have felt, well, what sort of evil thought or enemy would kindle. It is, what sort of evil thought or envy would kindle in the peaceful ocean of our mind. We have also realized what kind of harmful result our envy would produce. It is, we have also realized what sort of harmful result our envy would produce. Hence, let us kill the envious thinking trying to sprout in the peaceful heart. Let us kill the envious thinking trying to spread in this peaceful heart, and love all and get delighted. Yes, let us kill the envious thinking trying to sprout in the peaceful heart. In the body itself, the envious thought should be, should be killed, should be nipped out, and we should love all and get delighted. Again, a couplet. He who enjoys envy needs not a enemy. He who enjoys envy needs not enemy. His envy itself would arise his enemy. That is to destroy an envious man. No enemy is necessary. To destroy an envious man, no enemy is necessary. His envy itself would destroy him. That's all. It is to destroy a man, to destroy an envious man, no enemy is necessary. His envy itself would destroy him. It's okay. Respected elders, education is, dear teachers and dear students, thus we have seen the 5 couplets and what sort of messages a Saint Valduvan gives us. That is, envy is the worst disease. It has the capacity to destroy the man who calls it. See, respected elders and dear teachers and dear students, there is no man, so the fact is there is no man on the earth free from envy. I have envy, you have envy, and everyone is having envy. It is natural. So, when we see the color of another man, that is when we see the greatness and progress and prosperity of other man, we are automatically tempted to feel jealousy, to feel envy. It is a psychological factor. But what Waldman tells us is, of course we may feel jealous of, we may feel jealous of the progress and bigness of others, the greatness of others. But for that, we should not take it in a negative way. Seeing the prosperity of others, envying the prosperity of others, we should not try to create any harm to him. That is what one says us. Of course, it is natural. Even though it is natural to feel envy of others, we should control it. If you feel this, yes, then only you can control. So when we are free of envy, we would be able in a position of rightly thinking and rightly doing things. So, what Vadavan says is, if a man is always enjoying envy, no enemy is necessary to ruin that man. His enemy itself would ruin him. So, also, what Vallabhan's confirmation is, the best is not to envy, not to feel jealous of the prosperity and progress of others. It is not a good feeling. So even though such kind of feeling is arising in our hearts now and then, we should advise our feeling is not good. We should not feel jealous of others. If a man is progressing and getting prosperity, it is because of his earnings, and it is because of his, virtuous deeds and virtuous behavior. So we should not feel jealous of seeing the greatness of others. But that is the best quality that every man should develop within himself. So, among the five couplets that we have seen, the best one I like very much is the 165th couplet. That is, yes, he who enjoys envy needs not enemy. His envy itself would risk his enemy. Yes. To destroy a man who enjoys envy, no enemy is necessary to destroy him. To destroy a man who enjoys envy, no enemy is necessary. It is because his envy, his jealousy itself is enough to ruin him. So, this is the fifth couplet. To destroy a man, to ruin a man, no enemy, to ruin an envious man, no enemy is necessary. His envy itself would become his enemy and destroy him. That is the message of this couplet, 165th couplet. So, my dear children, I am not advising you, but I request you, the worst quality that you are having is feeling jealous of others, envying, seeing the progress and prosperity of others. Such kind of ill feelings we should nip in the bud itself. We should develop the art of taking the progress and prosperity of others. A guideline, a guide for us. We should see the progress and prosperity of others, and we should drive, we should work, we should labor, and we should behave. We should work hard, and also we should behave virtuously. Our behavior should be virtuous. Then only we could earn fame and name. Everything we should earn, whatever it is. We should not try to purchase anything other than commodities. Commodities you can purchase, but regarding fame and name, we should earn. That would be real. Purchasing fame and name by some illegal way would not last long. So, my dear children, try your best to get rid of envy and progress yourself by your hard work and honesty, seeing the progress and prosperity of others who have earned it. because of their being and doing. Okay. I wish all of you a very nice and sweet time. Till I meet you in the next class. I thank you for listening my class so far. Thank you.